EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after them, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw right away is Vick. He's going to test this secondary right away. That is hard. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain
A
of
huge play right off the bat. 55 yards on the game.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Cut 19. 19 right.
Now, Vick. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Cam Johnson. Touchdown, Bills. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
13-yard line.
Hey, go flip her up. Hey, here we go.
Throwing from the start, here's Smith. He'll push this one downfield for Bauer. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A big-time play for Vegas. 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. It's second down.
2nd and 10.
Middle. Hey, here we go. Like Jackson.
From the pistol, Smith. He'll push this one downfield for Bauer. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Now, Gino. That's caught. Offside. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
25 yards.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10.
Gino to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Vegas.
That's another Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Shotgun. Smith rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This one caught at the 4. And he will score! Ross Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders.
The Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
Off the play fake. It's Smith. And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Come on. Hey, Cougar, trap 60.
To throw, here's Vic. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Bills take a 14-8 lead.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Headed left, buying time. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Good for a Las Vegas first down.
Here we go, hey.
1st and 10 at the 40.
What a little inside draw with their fullback. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now the first carry of the game for John Jacobs. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Midfield to the 48-yard line.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it with 4th and 1 straight ahead.
Hey, go flip her up. Wait. Hey, it's a clip. 53. Listen up.
They'll go. Smith now will work his way out right. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Past midfield. Inside the 30. double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Taking some chances here early. Got to give credit to the special teams coach, but it's the confidence that the head coach has in his special teams unit to even give them the green light to try this.
Gino now on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. To gain of 43 yards.
First down and goal to go.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. To the pylon, he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown, Raiders.
2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Johnson now to return. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
10 yards.
So anytime you find yourself in a backed-up situation like this, Mike, there's 2 goals. You want to pick up 2 first downs, and then after that, of course, you want to go down and score. So first objective is complete. Let's see if they can pick up another.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Here's 1st and 10. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Vic. Out to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing is Vic. Forced to his right. He'll try to run for it.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
To the air. It's Vic. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 3rd down, it's Vic. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, There was nowhere to go with the ball.
Again, working deep downfield. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 35.
A huge play just before the half. 35 yards.
1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And you go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get.
He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Working out of the gun, Smith. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Throwing now, Vic. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. No signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this 1st half.
2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now.
The motion man is Johnson. To throw is Vic. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Bills will cut the deficit to 7.
Bills 23. Rigoberto Sanchez.
Final second now of this 1st half as this one is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On play action, Smith. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Their own 28-yard line.
Smith now to throw on first down. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Tuesday. There we go.
From the pistol, Smith. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Just short of midfield.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Now, Gino. Rolling to the left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, alert! Here we go.
Here's Gino. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to get the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw, Smith. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group. There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Vic gonna look to throw. On the run to the right. He keeps it himself. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bills' first down.
Dragon 60. 60 back.
Now, Vic. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Buffalo.
The 44-yard line.
To throw, here's Vic. He'll get this one out to his fullback. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
He's forced out of bounds.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 43 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Sanders here for the extra point.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
He gets it to go. And the Bills are back within one score. It is an 8-point game.
Bills 30. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. What to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 11-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Smith. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A 1st down throw for Smith. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right and handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything. Because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On 2nd down, Smith. Quick throw, taken in, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll get across the 20, knock them down to the 23-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. To the air, it's Vic. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. At the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. Moving outside the pocket. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It leads to second.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones, and the cover.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bill.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a four vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Just kind of figure my own thing out. Just kind of figure my own thing out and just roll with it.
Forced out wide. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, but after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left. And the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
There's that man again. Another catch.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and of course,
he works free, right side. And he will take
Free shade.
82 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff.
Yeah, and I'm using a Raiders playbook. You don't see a lot of people running it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return.
Yeah, it becomes too predictable what they're doing. You pretty much set up your defense before they get their offense on the field.
Here's first down.
He's got the joystick with matchup nightmares. It's a deadly combo. You can't match up with it.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. A gain of 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw is Vic. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's going to be out of bounds around midfield. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. This is 1st and 10. Here's Vic. Flush to his right. That's deep for the back of the end zone. This one
over
is
from there.
incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Block there.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time.
Oh, you're gonna need push-offs, man. Fuck.
And they took them away.
And they'll move this ball way down into
It's like I be right there, and then they just barely nick him. And then he just thumbs out.
Another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
I guess.
Throwing now, Vick. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he's going to be taken down.
That's who, man. I'm just happy the Raiders won the Tank Bowl today.
Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. On third down, it's Vick.
Forward progression, bro. You were running back.
Those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is...
Ooh, ain't getting it for free. You're going to get hit in the process. No, we're not.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation. Mike, first and goal,
he actually
near
legit
the goal
hurt,
line,
man.
and they had this one worked up all week.
We'd rather have him next year and beyond healthy. Let him rest up. I'm trying to use that man. That man, there's nothing to play for. Season's over. Ain't for first round pick now.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
What'd you do?
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
I got you, baby. I got you. All right. Hey, go flip her up. Like, gas left. 49, flip her up, 49.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it.
What y'all think about
This
my
one
offense?
comes to an end.
A little bit better. I know I scored a lot.
A win for the
Probably
Raiders.
didn't score a lot.
This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching.
Yeah,
the ball
Gino
upfield,
looking good on the
matching each other
video
point
game.
for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching
6
the
tutties,
NFL
almost 500
on
passing
EA
yards.
Sports. For more,
This might be the
log on to
offense, fellas.
EASports.com.
Look, 6
Black
tutties, no
Hole
picks.
celebrates. The
What?
Raiders, winners here.
What?
We'll see if there are other winners outside.
Look at
So
Marcel
long
Reed just
from
balling
Vegas.
out, bro. I got him over 100. Got Bowers over 100. Got Crabtree over 100. That's what I'm talking about. That's the shadow. I put that ball in the air, make it rain, get a handful of stacks. Had a perfect season, 5-0. I needed down little coins. And we get a bye week, so it means I only get 2 playoff games, then we in my Super Bowl. For 200,000. Let's go. It's got to keep it going, man. Can't follow my face. If I lose a good game, I lose a good game. I just don't want to give.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner Brock Hewart. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
At their own 30-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson.
Get the fuck out of here.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Raiders nothing. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Smith start with a throw here. Looking at his fullback now. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Smith in the pistol. Completed over the middle. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards.
Offense up to the line fast.
Raider first down.
Get the fullback involved here. Ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so they'll luckily hang on to possession. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. From the gun, Smith. Finds his fullback. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
A gain of 17
New set of downs from 37.
Las Vegas first down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's another Raiders first down.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Intended for Marcel.
So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4 for 4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of can hit the ground on this side. It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Too slow with those out-of-position players, my guy. You don't have to get them off your roster if you want to cover him.
Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That makes the score Raiders 8.
All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Throwing again on 2nd. It's complete. Sanders has got it outright. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
19 tight, 19 Lions. Go.
Throw here, third down. Has it downfield, working the left. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take a 5-point first quarter lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns push their lead to 6.
14, Raiders 8. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Patterson now to return it. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it around the 18-yard line.
18-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10.
Smith setting the throw. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
A gain of 9.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
38-yard line.
Smith escapes the pocket. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it.
You got to put that where it's supposed to be. You got to get to the spot. You can see that they're winning the lead of this boat.
It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. It's a 14-8 ball game. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set. Warriors, Kevin Pirates,
And put a receiver in motion left. Takes the second down snap. Short pass brought in. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
19, Cougar 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler.
They kick the running back in motion. Looking inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
Let's go now. Panther 11, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. The left side finds Johnson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A 2-yard
It'll be
pickup
3rd down and 8 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
19. Panthers 79 Broncos.
50, trap 60. 19 Lions. Ready.
Third and long for him here. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
And it's fourth down.
19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Rangers. Dragon 60. Warriors 70.
They're going to throw for it on 4. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Ready. Like it. Come back.
From the red zone now. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively,
Yeah.
running the risk of being embarrassed
Be
here
like
pretty
that,
quickly.
bro. Spot 3.
Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here.
Yeah, I don't do that shit.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down. Back to the air. It's Smith.
Man, come on now. Don't hold me.
That's incomplete.
Don't start that shit here.
And out third down. They'll throw third and long. They walk away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock failing to connect. That brings us to fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4. Smith yet again. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And again, it's Smith. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
No ball, no ball. 13 left. Look, Jax left, Jax left. Tuesday.
Again, it's Smith to the air. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Trying to hit Josh Jacobs out of the backfield. And now they face second down. Smith in the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Smith on third and long. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And that brings up fourth and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So Shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Hey, long run.
Smith will go on 4th down. This is cut downfield by Rice. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown.
The Raiders make it a one-score game before halftime.
Cover 4 drive like a bum.
Manage
Take
that clock
advantage of
beautifully.
it.
Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Smith brings his guys to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The Raiders will
Final throw before the break. And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
Well, I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure.
Oh, let's go.
You gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more. Kid, I know what you were waiting for and what I was waiting for, and that was that official to raise his hand. I think we all assumed that was going to be taken to the house. It wasn't, but it could be.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Browns do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to the second half. We've got a touchback.
You gotta do shit for it. Setting up.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith.
7,500 fly, bro.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Gets it quickly to Bowers. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
49, flip it off, 49.
Smith's going to throw again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to hit his fullback there.
Incomplete.
So it's 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't big enough. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Man.
13 next.
flag! Throw the flag!
Incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Fucking refs, man.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
68, Panther 11, 19 Lions.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's completed right side. And he's going to take this one in.
The refs only throw fucking flags like they're supposed to.
Push their lead further to start the half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or two eye? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Raiders 16. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. First down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap to Smith. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Working now from the gun. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Has a man on target to Johnson. Down to the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
And this is going to be Cobb getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, they can tell this defense stops them. The answer is going to be yes. It's not
It's
supposed
back
to
to
be this
me.
easy.
We got to get that.
The numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate, but it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence. The offense is owning them.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
70, Mustang 19.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He dodged the tackle. By a man, he's in the clear. And he runs this this to the 25 before being brought down. Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's Brown's ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
70 up, let go. Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
Throwing from the gun. Finding Johnson once more. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now lead by 10.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If you're out, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
The Browns keeping the offense out on the football field. They want two here.
The Browns will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Brought up the two. And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is.
34. Raiders 24. Adam Vinatieri set to kick
Browns
off.
have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he'll go out of bounds well into enemy territory. It looks like he's right around the 40-yard line. All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
It's a gain of
16 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Throwing is Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Smith. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd down.
Smith in the pistol. He's got it.
Oh my God, EA.
And the Browns pick it up. So they do take
I'm not
over
doing
the
this
fumble,
shit,
but
man.
also in a dangerous spot
Bailing
right
people
in their
out.
own end zone.
Okay,
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
ready, go.
Again to Johnson to start this drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
60 Maverick. Cougar 19. Panther 18 Rally. 18 Rally. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. The throw left side finds Johnson. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Get it. 70 Lions.
They're going to pass it here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
70 Rangers. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Come back.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete from the contest.
Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Oh, and he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns take a 3-possession lead. The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Kill me with a stupid fumble, man.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Out of the gun, here's Smith. On a slant, complete to Johnson. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
A gain of 16 yards.
On 1st down, here's Smith.
First down.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
A gain of
A pickup of 17. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Smith. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Smith yet again. That one is incomplete. And the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Trying to hit his fullback there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Hopkins is moving up. They're able to drop it. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
And a bell.
Wind up incomplete.
Stop with the bailouts. Tough loss. I mean, you're gonna get those here and there, but that just sucks how they just helped that man. Ugh. On to the next. Checking something real quick. Oh. That's a bunch of crap. You see what that Darren Waller card going for. I definitely need to bring him in. They just not gonna come down on it, are they? I'll be using the Madrid Waller until I can, I guess. I'll try to open it up, bro, but if I play a spammer, bro, I have to counter spam with spam, bro. It just is what it is at that point.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So happy you're with us, folks. Should be a game to remember for all involved. And we are off and underway here in Oakland.
Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Throwing, dart. Short throw, hauled in by Kelsey.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Dart.
Into a double team, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
After the interception, here's Smith. Can't get away, and he's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
At the 29-yard
And they
line.
get to him right out of the gate. And this defense hoping that that's a harbinger of things to come.
Yeah, when you give up a first play sack, makes your
Sit in there.
quarterback wonder
I'll
if he's going to go to
find
the
out.
sidelines and talk with his offense coordinator and head coach and say, hey, you know that game plan we put together? We might need to change it right now.
Oh man, you got Matthew Nightmare.
Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Completes it to Marcel Reese.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw is Smith. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there? Work hard at the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield. A combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got a man. It's his fourth.
Oh, I hope you just do that.
He'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Confidence boost game.
Marcel Reese, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
The Raiders will line up.
Gino's going to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
That makes the score Raiders 8. Visitors nothing.
I'm seeing like a lot of people running cover 2 man. So, okay.
The kickoff unit is out on
Well,
the
that
field, and they
shifted
will
today.
send this one away.
Okay.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now is to go.
That's caught at the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Superstars. Malik Neighbors, 64 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
The kicker on for the
So
extra
on this
point.
drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie
Why not
because instead
run
of hanging
two,
his head
man, 'cause
after his mistake leads to a
this stage,
touchdown,
you get
he comes
four.
back out and he's firing and made up for it right
What's up?
there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
The NFL Superstars back out there as they will kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
We formed inside, so we can touch it.
And it's caught inside the 35. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. It's a big play there for Vegas. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
53, 53, 39%. Snowball.
Here's Smith. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Yo, blocking back. Yeah, call the flag.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this a 14-8 ball.
Did it? Did EA just give me the win? Fuck. All right, I guess. Okay. Probably playing some kid and his mama shut the power off, told him to goddamn clean his room up. You know, tell him what happened. Cause it wasn't decent. Motherfucker just went loop.
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Dave Scott, joined by Brock Ewert for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Really?
Smith start with the throw here. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 20-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Buys time, rolling right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Smith on 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And he's in. So how about this? A throwback you almost never see anymore. The fake extra point works and extends their lead by 2. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts from the 16. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Now Smith coming off that pick. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
And incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
49, flip it off, 49. Hey, trio left. Green egg shot. I got him. 53.
Back to the air. It's Smith. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And they are all the way into that red zone. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Watch the motion. Gas left.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith.
EA, stop helping people.
And the Lions will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, it's called mute your dumbass. Fucking getting bailed out.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Now give to Johnson, coming right. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Back at the 17-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
He's going deep. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down. And I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script. But if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Here's the snap on fourth. He's loaded another one up. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And the first play of the series.
Take a stop, chip blocking, and get gone, bro. Like, god damn.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Doing shit like that, and I don't need them to.
Check 58.
Second and 10. Again, it's Smith. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And we'll bring up third down.
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's a nightmare, bro. You got to do something with it, my guy.
And now they're staring at fourth and long.
You just sit there and just let him have his way
It's
now.
tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He's got it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness and it's always offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
13X.
Throwing from the gun here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they're left with third and goal.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
This, our last play of the quarter. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 2-point game.
Yeah, appreciate y'all, man.
Plays like this that make him so
Needed
well
that.
regarded across this league, Brock.
That first overall pick.
Such a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And he runs this in. That's going to knock this game up at 8 apiece. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him.
He benched everybody, put everybody on IR and shit. He has practice squad on the field.
because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've got the length of the field to go on this drive. And they took their shots, went unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
It's Johnson on second down. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and
collapses people down here.
And dropping for the safety. Well, there's your answer, Brock. You were wondering if they dare risk a throw from their own one. They did it, and it ended predictably with a safety.
I didn't even have to say anything to you, did I, Kate? You could read my body language up here. Are they going to do it? Are they going to take the risk? Is it going to be a 99-yard play in the record books?
Scum kick like a dummy.
It's going to be a safety.
Can't scum kick free kicks, my guy.
I'm not going to make that call at their own one.
No, don't quit now. Oh, man, you got Mike Vick. You quit? What the fuck? He should have told him to keep his energy, bro. He talking out the side of his neck. I had to put some respect on myself. Show him what it was. You get my defense in that red zone, you in trouble. I get a lot of safeties down there. I ain't even got a blitz to do it. I just know how to call a good defense and match everything up.
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans
I think that'd be
have made
better
their
than
way
just trying
to
to blitz
Philip
them
Power
up
Field
for
at
real.
Mile High, the home of the Broncos.
Blitz them might work
Mike
against
Tirico and Greg Olson all set for a good one here.
Novice
Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches, they've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
To throw right away is Vick.
Sometimes you want to put some pressure on. Get him out of certain.
There wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Now, Vick. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big-time play for the Broncos. It covers 51 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
60 Bison. Lions.
Throwing now, Vick. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
On third down, it's Vic.
Had
Going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the pistol, Smith. Downfield, he's got his tight end, Bowers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's good for 27 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Smith going to keep this himself. 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there.
A gain of
17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Raider first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Raiders.
This one tapped forward on the pop pass. A second down throw for Smith. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down.
3 yards to go.
Hey, trio left. Hey, alert. Tuesday.
From the shotgun, Smith. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This game.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. And he cannot get the throw. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 8-yard line.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
On the gives, it's Johnson. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6. It is 3rd and long.
3rd down and 12.
Here we go. 70 Rangers. 70.
Vic going to look to throw. Moving to his right. Throwing on the run. It's behind his man, and it's incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This returnable from inside his own 40.
Oh, man, one more. We go.
On the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 42-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Gino to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Vegas.
A gain of 17 yards.
From the gun, it's Gino. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
It's 2nd down.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless 1st half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete.
Patterson.
He gets 3.
Secret weapon.
And he will score. Touchdown, Raiders. Smith leading them to the line as they get set to go for 2.
The Raiders will
Gino to throw. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
Johnson now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Lions.
Throwing is Vic. Now a shot here, deep middle. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down. have some more efficiency on these early downs and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Denver first down.
Panther and left, go! Go!
Here's Vic. Down the field, but it is incomplete.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
To the air, it's Vic. Incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. To throw, here's Vic. Flush to his right, and that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
A wide open receiver downfield. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Broncos. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Hurt! 18, Pioneer! 7 Pirates!
To throw is Vic.
Pushes it. There you go.
Gonna work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. Still a little time. Final minutes of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Off the play fake. Smith out to his right. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. They'll go play action. It's Smith. Forced to his right. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
A gain of 37 yards. First down, Raiders.
Play action now. It's Gino. Mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
Tackling.
And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
to the sideline. Taken in by Johnson. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
That's good.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver the ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Come on, 79 Broncos, 70 Lions.
Now, Vic. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
16 yards.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one.
Here we go. Go street. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
Throwing now, Vic. Right back to Johnson. He's done it again. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
41-yard attempt.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Broncos get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
So chances are, I don't think this field goal is going to ultimately decide the outcome of the game. But I promise you, Mike, they got a couple seconds here to defend. They'll kick this ball off. But when they run into that tunnel for halftime, going in with the lead, there's going to be some guys feeling pretty good about their chances coming out of the break.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Smith exiting the pocket right. He runs with it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. On play action, Smith. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
12 yards. And the Las Vegas first down. A gain of 12. And the Raiders first down.
Off the play fake, it's Smith. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, Smith. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back is Smith. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Smith. To the goal line and in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7.
Here we
The
go.
Raiders will
Black
line up for
ultra.
the
Yellow.
two-point conversion.
Now, faking the give. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready?
Vic gonna look to throw. On the run to the right. He's gonna keep it himself. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Mustang 19. Hawk 7.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's in. Tad Johnson. Touchdown, Denver.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
That ties the game at 16. Jason Sanders sets
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. From the pistol, Smith. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
That's going to be...
Gotta catch that, bro. Matchup nightmare. Gotta activate.
Defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. From the gun, it's Gino. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And out of bounds he goes. Just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Smith moving outside the pocket. Taking off. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Las Vegas first down.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Raiders.
Now, Gino. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
10 more yards.
2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass, and that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
A first down throw for Smith. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4. At the Broncos' 6-yard line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Jacob will get it to start the fourth quarter. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
First down, Las Vegas.
Jacobs will cross the line. He is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
And now the Raiders faced with an important 2-point conversion attempt.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now a little pop pass. And he is not going to get in. On the try for 2, the lead remains right where it is. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Johnson now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Back to 60, back to 60.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Oh, big hole left side. How about that run all the way down to the 25-yard line?
It's a pickup of 44
A big
yards.
one here in the fourth quarter. A pickup of 44 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Johnson. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
No way!
And he's got it.
Hey, go fuck yourself!
He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie.
Fucking just that hole. That's fine. We just take the field goal. Fuck this. God damn.
They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. Here's second down. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They gained 18 yards on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
At the 40-yard line.
There's that man again. Another catch. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
53. At the 37-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll drop to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Raiders.
They'll go with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second.
Nine goal line. I'm going to come out of the special teams.
Seconds remaining
Jeez.
on the clock. They'll go down to a knee. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to win the game. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. They'll talk things over before third down.
Got me wasted last timeout, chat.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? The offense having a tough time with this noise. It's 3rd and 6. They'll take the snap and go down to a knee. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down was limited. This kick is good. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal.
Yeah, Gino, 362.
They feel like they stole this one. They get the victory.
Jury out on that fucking touchdown he had, though. It should have been a pick. I don't know how that shit went through tailor-made hands. Ooh, we had 666,000 coins. Demon level activated.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys at the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offensive and defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
Throwing from the start. Here's Smith. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Smith to throw on first down. Forced out left.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
Throwing on second down. Smith. He'll push this one downfield for Ballard.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Here's first and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
Gino to throw.
It's
intercepted.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
And the Las Vegas first down. A gain of 12. And the Las Vegas first down.
On first down is Smith. This is down that right sideline. That one good for 26 yards.
That's another Las Vegas first down. A gain of 26 yards. First down. Raiders.
On first and 10, here's Smith. That one intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
Trying, man. Just let's get the best of luck.
Play action now. It's Gino.
Man, come on now. Ain't no way.
He is intercepted.
I hate when people get lucky at picks like that. Like 15 yards on that guy.
It's not as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Gino now on 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Ice. 49, flip her off, 49. To the shot.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
They'll let Jacobs try to run this in. And he's into the end zone again. It's the octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure. Panic setting in a little earlier, just the first quarter, but already they're going to try an onside kick.
Well, you have to imagine this kicking unit saw something in the return unit all week that led them to believe they had an advantage for an onside kick, but they don't. Now all of a sudden the other team takes the ball with great field position.
Sticky, green. Red, cycle. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is caught downfield by Pickens. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Set, ready. Black, 95.
We are through 1. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow, set.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. It's a pickup
So,
of
from the
3.
26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Blue strike, right, 45, white. Smash, red.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go. Towards the
He's
end
got to get on
zone.
that.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Steelers. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Check 58.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
53.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Smith. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
Green Jack. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go. Black 40. Fly blue. Blaster. 6. Hut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And opens downfield. It's Johnson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And the Steelers.
That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 31 yards.
Set.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will take it in himself. Tim Tebow. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
From the pistol, Smith. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything possible.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Raider first down.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Open man is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, Smith. That is caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score.
Hang on to that, bro.
So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break. That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Okay, right? 10 cycles. Red, cycle. Set, ready. Block, yellow. 22, pause, red. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out wide. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 46-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he will score. Touchdown, Steelers. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Good with the extra point. And the Steelers tack on one more to their lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Patterson now to return it. Yeah! And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First down throw for Smith. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Raiders.
Smith to throw on 1st down. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Gino. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. So we reached the intermission. It was been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Ready. Fury. Yellow. Red. 38. Set.
They'll look to throw. Going up top.
Pick it off!
Batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong. defensively. It's second down.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be...
How you going to have that shit as an overthrow and then let him catch it?
Johnson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. We'll start at the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, here's Smith.
Let's not do this shit, man. Like, seriously, simple passes we can't make.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball.
It's not
he's
cheating
completing
either.
over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. That one complete to Johnson. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard.
Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
3rd and 13.
Back is Smith. And that is...
Yeah, you're going to block today? Like,
In the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points, but really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. It's a gain of 53 yards.
On 1st down is Smith. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
I'm going to try. Pretty much doubt it once the DDA decides it wants to hit you. That's it. Probably play too many games in one day. Probably what triggers it. Probably limit yourself to a certain amount of games. I'll probably take a breather, wait till tomorrow and get my Devontae Adams. Drops to like 130, so we'll call it a breather for Madden today, fellas.